Order, order, order. What is the meaning of this? Witness? I mean, defendant? Former lawyer? Poor judge is so confused. Let me begin by denying this.
Objection!
It's easy enough to look up, Mr. Gavin. And impossible to prove if you can't. Attorneys are registered with the court the day before the trial begins. In other words, no record remains in the court. How exactly did you intend to prove Phoenix Wright's claim? That would be difficult. I'm afraid this line of inquiry won't yield.
Objection!
Hey! Hair forehead. Are you sure you don't have evidence? What's wrong with Prosecutor Gavin? He looks clammy. It's his brother, Truzy. Evidence. Evidence that shows this man, Christoph Gavin, requested that forgery 7 years ago. Clavier. Just prove it. Clear up these doubts now, or I swear I'm off this case. He must have thought of some evidence, Apollo. Prosecutor Gavin looks like he's in physical pain. That darkness. I have to pull that darkness out of him. And proof is the only way I can. Yeah! Bring in the light. Alright, Christoph. It's over. Eventually. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take you down. Let's do it. Then we may have to summon Christoph Gavin from jail as a special witness. Do it. Do it so I can tear him apart. Tear him a new one for all the evil stuff he's done. Fine. I've known for some time that an impenetrable darkness lurked at the bottom of this. That darkness being your brother, dude. A darkness that has swallowed even myself. English is hard, guys. Okay, the defense wishes granted. Let prisoner Christoph Gavin take the stand. Alright, here we go. Bailiff, begin proceedings to call a special witness. The witness is Christoph Gavin, currently residing in solitary cell 13 at Central Prison. I love how these games always have special circumstances. Man. Ah, Your Honor, how nice to see you again. Dude, you do realize what the position you're in, right? It has been quite a while, hasn't it? To what do I owe the pleasure of your company? It's not every day I'm summoned from my solitary cell. In fact, it's never. I think you already know, Mr. Christoph Gavin. Ah, Mr. Justice. I hear you've been doing quite well for yourself. Heck, why do I feel like somehow he's still my boss? Stiff upper lip, Apollo. You can do it. You have a new boss, remember that, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Does this bottle look familiar? Iridoni nail polish? Why yes, I use it myself. As did the late defendant, I hear. She's not dead! She's not dead yet! And, was there something concerning this bottle you wish to ask me about? I admit, I respect her for her taste in nail polish. Her taste, indeed. This nail polish was how Vera Misham was poisoned. Antraquinine, was it? You're well informed about the case, Mr. Gavin. Or he's well informed because he's the one who poisoned her. Even in solitary, much comes to my desk, and I have nothing to do but read. Also, certain visitors come. Well, Clavier? Oi. Maybe you can explain this? Oh man. I feel so bad for the guy. It's his brother. You're being accused again. By him. Again. Ah, and? You agree with his accusation, do you? I love the by him. Let's hold a proper trial, shall we? Christoph Gavin, your testimony, please. I'd be delighted. The charges against you are quite severe, Mr. Gavin. You are suspected of poisoning the defendant, Vera Misham. Please testify on this matter to the court. Please lie to the court so that we can expose your lies as per usual. Owning the same nail polish does not a murderer make. Oh, yes, the line. I have been in solitary confinement for half a year. How could I poison her? Yes, but you weren't in solitary 7 years ago, now were you? Her father died of the same poison, the meaning of which should be clear. The prosecution's case holds. She poisoned her father, then attempted to poison herself. Surely you aren't going to suggest I was responsible for poisoning her father too? Yes, I am. Well, I'm afraid the defense's claim is sounding rather unlikely. Naturally. For one, I don't even know the Mishams. Isn't that so, Mr. Justice? Yes, you do. Very well, Mr. Justice. Begin your cross-examination. I'm accusing Christoph Gavin, my ex-boss. But I know he poisoned the Mishams. This isn't as crazy as when you accused him as your boss, so you're fine. The question is, when could he have done it? Not to mention, why? It had to have been 7 years ago when he gave her the bottle. Wait, but she's been using it this whole time. And she's always been known to bite her nails. Actually, yeah, huh. Oh, we have to look for his tell, okay. Trying to see which one has a different sprite, because that's probably the one I want to examine. There you go. What's his tell again? I forget. Dang, look at the scar in his hand. I forget. Wait, it might be different than last time, though. I should also consider that. I need to hear it again. There's also the chance I'm on the wrong statement. Gotta keep that in mind, too. Again. Maybe I should stay here the whole time because, like, I'm not gonna be able to see it. If I don't stay at the poisoning her father line. There it is. Ah, I missed it. Alright, hold on. The echo of the lines is crazy.
Gotcha!
Mr. Gavin, you're nervous about something. There is that finger pointing at me so rudely. And that desperate gleam in your eyes. It's quite disturbing, actually. Perhaps because you have no faith in your own logic, which is why you cling to your dubious power. Confident or not, I've come a long way, Mr. Gavin. Just a little more to go. I need a word. There must be some word that sends shivers down his spine.
Gotcha!
There we go. Alright. It was you who killed Dream... Take two? What the heck? It was you who killed Drew Misham. A bluff worthy of your new mentor, Mr. Wright. Oh, really? But you see, I saw it. Right when you said her father, too. Your hand tensed unnaturally, and a little devil appeared to give me the news. And, let's assume, for the sake of argument, that you saw me being tense. What does that mean? Are all tense witnesses guilty? And tell me, Was Drew Misham found of nail polish too? Sorry, but there's more than one way to poison a man. You don't need nail polish to get to someone's mouth. Huh. Then I must be very talented indeed. You see, Drew Misham was killed on October 6th, while I was already in my solitary confinement cell at Central Prison. If that's not an alibi, then I don't know what is. But you found a way, all the same. And I found it too. Oh my god. This is how you poison Mr. Misham. He is scaring the heck out of me. No, we gotta be presenting new evidence. I mean, hey, what the heck? Give me a penalty if I'm wrong. My. And here I thought you'd come so far. Huh? I admire how you, lacking any confidence whatsoever, choose to barrel on. Your defense lacks even a shred of elegance. Much like Phoenix Wright, come to think of it. Dang! Relax, Justice. I've come this far, I must know the answer. How did the killer get to his victim when the killer was in jail? Okay, then the stamp. There we go. I'm sure this commemorative stamp requires no introduction. That spray. Oh my gosh. The night Mr. Misham— oops. Sorry. The night Mr. Misham died, he was seen writing a letter. Anthraquinine was found on this stamp, Mr. Gavin. So I am to understand this stamp was the murder weapon? Yes, you are. Oh, and yes, this stamp was found in your prison cell! Got him. That is all, Your Honor. Order! 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 The poison on the back of that stamp? After Drew Misham was killed, someone paid a visit to this witness's cell. Phoenix Wright. Daddy? That's when he found the stamp. You made Drew Misham write you a letter. That's how you killed him. What? My. You've upset my poor brother to the point of uselessness. That's a good one. I had to remember that line. Allow me to clarify this matter, Justice. All you need to do is recall witness Spark Brushell's testimony. Well, that's the thing, see? After he put his letter in that envelope, Mr. Misham sat there searching his desk drawer for something. His desk drawer? Yes, a stamp, a so-called postage stamp, end quote. How does he remember the testimony so detailed? He was looking for a stamp. I don't even remember that detailedly, and I've been playing it this whole time, dude. Ergo, he had no intention of using the stamp. What are you getting at? What I'm arriving at is that this commemorative stamp was in a frame. It was mere coincidence that he used it that night. That would seem to be the case. Or perhaps you mean to suggest that I can somehow manipulate coincidence? He does have a point. How would this witness know if the victim was going to use that stamp? Without that, he couldn't have planned the murder. What? Really, Clavier, you should be seeing through these weak-spined bluffs by now. He's right, though. How could anyone have known Mr. Misham would use that stamp that night? Least of all, Christoph Gavin locked away in his cell. Well, it seems that the defense has run out of things to say. You assume he had something to say in the first place. Dude! I believe the defense's bluff has been called. The defense's bluff? I'm not sure I agree with you there, Christoph. Clavier. Honestly, I wanted to believe you. But the defense wasn't trying to get away with a bluff. You were, Christoph. What are you saying, Prosecutor Gavin? Hair forehead. What was your accusation again? Huh? Oh, it was that... This poison stamp killed Drew Misham, ja? To which my brother responded thusly. There was no way to know when Misham would use the stamp. Yes, that's right, which is why it couldn't have been planned. Tell me, it needs to be planned. Why? Got him! Why couldn't it have been a coincidence? The defense's case is simply that Drew Misham died by that stamp. That's all. Coincidence. First off, you tried to slip out from under his accusation by changing the subject. Got him! If that's not bluffing, what is it? What are you up to, Clavier? I could ask you the same question, Christophe. I silenced the defense with the fewest words possible. It's called efficiency. But Mr. Gavin, that's impermissible testimony. Very well. I shall take his claim head on then. Justice. What? You accuse me of Drew Misham's murder, yes? Then, allow me to ask you, what possible reason could I have to kill a painter? Apollo, motive. He's talking about a motive. Yes, Trucy, thank you. Indeed. It's hard to see how an attorney could come to want to kill a painter. Now here's something. Why didn't he bring up the motive from the very beginning? Unless he was afraid it was a battle he might lose. So what does it mean? It means there might be a weak spot. Maybe I have some evidence to prove a motive. A motive for murder. This is vital. This is a vital, if not the most vital element in this case. Please consider this when making your statement. I'd say it's about this vital. That's pretty vital. Well, Mr. Justice? I'm going through with this, no matter what. Understood, Your Honor. I'd like to present evidence. Here we go. Then let's see what you have for us. What reason did Christophe Gavin have for wanting to murder Drew Misham? See, I just have to think about what exactly I want to present here. Hold on. What was this? What did it say again? Speak of this to no one. I mean... You know what? Give me the penalty if I'm wrong. Oh! Yes! Yay! Christophe Gavin's motive becomes clear when we consider why the stamp came to Drew Misham's studio in the first place. And why was that? Forgery, Your Honor. Go back 7 years. Drew Misham accepts his first job creating forged evidence. I've seen that before. A page from a diary, wasn't it? Magnifique Gramier's diary. Ah, when attorney Phoenix Wright lost his badge, yes. This was the evidence he presented, to his loss. This evidence is a fake, yes. But did Mr. Wright request the forgery to be made? That was never proven.
Objection!
Defense attorney on that case was Phoenix Wright. Who, other than him, drunk with the prospect of victory, could have done it? And why would they? Just out of curiosity. Do you remember this letter? This is the first page. And this is the second. Those were presented in court yesterday. This letter was sent to Drew Misham by the client who requested that forgery. The enclosed stamp was none other than the poisoned commemorative stamp. Drew Misham drew his last breath just the other day. However, the motive for his murder was already 7 years old. 7 years old? The client who requested this forgery was very cautious. He tried to erase anything and anyone with connections to the forgery, to keep them from talking. But he made a mistake. The stamp was a picture of my favorite magicians, so I kept it. Father took me when I was very young. It was a great magic show. I loved it so much. The killer's time bomb was delayed. The poisoned stamp was sealed within a glass frame, where it sat for 7 whole years. Hair forehead. Do you understand what you're telling us? The one who schemed up the forged diary page was the one who poisoned the stamp. And it was Phoenix Wright who presented the forged evidence 7 years ago. Adding the two statements together, the one who schemed to kill Dreamy Shem was none other than Phoenix Wright. No, you're wrong. Sorry, but that's not how this is going to go down. Oh, then how will it go down? I checked through the records on that case when I found this. 7 years ago, just before the trial began. Oh, old boy. Here. What's this? I don't know. I just got it over there in the hall. They told me to give it to the old boy in the blue suit with the spiky hair. And one more thing. I'm sorry to have sprung this on you so suddenly. I received the files from your previous attorney only yesterday. I understand I am asking the impossible of you. Yes, well, you haven't really told me what happened yet. All we did was play cards. And that was enough. Phoenix Wright was put on the case the day before the trial started. He didn't have time to request a forgery. The day before? Now here's a question. Just who was Shady Enigmar's previous defense attorney? No, this can't all be... But it is all true. There was another man, a defense attorney, with a badge on his collar. It was you! Christoph Gavin! He was the previous defense attorney. I didn't even think about that. Oh my gosh, I knew it! Well, I can't say I knew it, but like, makes sense. Order! 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 What is the meaning of this? Witness? I mean, defendant? Former lawyer? Poor judge is so confused. Let me begin by denying this.
Objection!
It's easy enough to look up, Mr. Gavin. And impossible to prove if you can't. Attorneys are registered with the court the day before the trial begins. In other words, no record remains in the court. How exactly did you intend to prove Phoenix Wright's claim? That would be difficult. I'm afraid this line of inquiry won't yield.
Objection!
Hey! Hair forehead. Are you sure you don't have evidence? What's wrong with Prosecutor Gavin? He looks clammy. It's his brother, Truzy. Evidence. Evidence that shows this man, Christoph Gavin, requested that forgery 7 years ago. Clavier. Just prove it. Clear up these doubts now, or I swear I'm off this case. He must have thought of some evidence, Apollo. Prosecutor Gavin looks like he's in physical pain. That darkness. I have to pull that darkness out of him. And proof is the only way I can. Yeah! Bring in the light. What proves Christoph Gavin's link to Drew Misham? Well, Mr. Justice? You claim Christoph Gavin requested a forgery of Drew Misham 7 years ago. Prove it. It can be proven. Simply ridiculous. Why even discuss it? This evidence does not...
Objection!
Are you telling the truth, Apollo Justice? I am. Then, I say we give him the benefit of the doubt. Very well. But if you're wrong about this... Hold on. Hold on. 1 second. Let's, do this. There we go, just in case. Be prepared for a penalty. Really? I thought it would be the whole bar.
Objection!
There you go. Your Honor, you do the defense an injustice. Mr. Justice is clearly passionate about his claim. Should the penalty not match his passion? That joke's on you, I've already lost a quarter. I haven't given a penalty like that in a long time. Not since the days of Phoenix Wright. Well, Mr. Justice. Fine, Your Honor. All I have to prove is any kind of link. Something that ties Christoph Gavin to Drew Misha. And I have something that clearly does the job. Very well, Mr. Justice, present your evidence. Show us the link between our witness and Drew Misha. Has to be this, right? Yeah. What else could it be? This evidence proves there's a link.
Objection!
That scrap of paper? I'm afraid I can't let you submit that. Is there some problem? There is. How could you possibly have that? You couldn't. Hmm? Hey! That's Daddy's handwriting. Mr. Wright's handwriting? What is the meaning of this? Ah, I see now. Yes, of course. What do you mean, of course? I just remembered I had a visitor yesterday. Phoenix Wright came to my cell, except I wasn't there. Phoenix Wright? When I returned, I saw he had something of mine in his possession. Of course, I had no intention of letting him get away with reading my private mail. Mail? You mean this letter was in your cell? No. However, it appears Mr. Wright has yet to be cured of his bad forging habit. Although he's not wrong. Well, if it's a forgery, it's not a very good one. The handwriting is terrible. This is Mr. Wright's reproduction of what was written in the real letter. Reproduction? When Mr. Wright visited Christoph Gavin's cell, he brought with him a small video camera. What? Oh my god, he's getting scarier and scarier. Help. He recorded his entire conversation with you, Mr. Gavin. And the contents of your personal mail. So composed. Regardless, this mockery of a piece of evidence will never be accepted by the court. Evidence based on a video, a man with no authority whatsoever claims he took. A man who happens to be an ex-attorney suspected of forgery. Prosecutor Gavin? Oh, uh-oh. Prosecutor Gavin? As embarrassing as this is for me to say, I'm afraid my brother is incapable of making rational judgments at the moment. Your Honor, your decision, please. The defense's claim is denied. What? Only actual evidence is permitted in a court of law. Please remove the defense's evidence from the record. Better luck next time, Justice. Oh. Well, we've certainly taken a detour from our cross-examination, but the defense appears to be lacking proof. I'm forced to end the cross-examination of Christoph Gavin at this point. Apollo, do something! I'm thinking, but without evidence, I don't have anything I can use on him. Very well, this ends the special witness's cross-examination.
Objection!
Oh. Yay! The show's over, yet the crowd screams for more. Only now do I understand why. Prosecutor Gavin? Frankly, I'm relieved. This has been bothering me for 7 whole years. And I'm tired of the whole youthful angst scene. Now's our chance. Let's clean out the family closet, eh, Christoph? Clavier, you're spinning out of control. Calm yourself before you say something you'll regret. Spinning out of whose control? Mine or yours? Take a moment to consider everything you've built. Your reputation as a prosecutor. Your fame with the masses. You could lose it all, Clavier. Apollo, did you see that? He's trying to press Prosecutor Gavin. Prosecutor Gavin, Try to remember. What's really important to you? You amuse me, Hair Forehead. I couldn't forget what's really important to me, even if I tried. In fact, I haven't. Not even once. 7 years ago. Uh-oh. Finally. You just couldn't resist, could you? Hair, right? Resist what? Presenting solid evidence? Do we really have to go through this again? At our request, we put the current cross-examination on hold. The prosecution would like to call a new witness. State your name and occupation for the record. I'm familiar with the trial. I've watched the video several times. Didn't you find anything unnatural about it? Unnatural? Well, you did seem unusually well prepared. I mean, Mr. Wright had only just presented his evidence. And the next moment, you call in Dreamishem. It was almost as if... what? You got tipped off. Funny, it didn't even occur to me to wonder. But now that I do, I see there's only one possible explanation. Almost as if, from the very beginning, you knew Mr. Wright was going to present that evidence. Ah! Correct. Bingo! I knew that if I applied the usual pressure, Phoenix Wright would eventually come up with that forged diary page. Don't do this, Clavier. I knew because you told me, Kristoff. What? What? Got him. It was the night before the trial. Clavier. Kristoff? Odd seeing you at the prosecutor's office the day before the trial. Yeah, I remember that he tipped him off about it. Ah, I won't be appearing in the trial, actually. Huh? Why not? I won't be facing off with you on your first trial, apparently. But in exchange, I brought information. Information? The attorney who will be there in my place tomorrow is not to be trusted. Don't even give him the benefit of your respect. Listen. I want you to call in a special witness. Then... alright. I wondered about it at the time. How did Kristoff know so much? Prosecutor Gavin. Kristoff, you were supposed to face each other in that trial. A fair fight, brother to brother. I deserved that much. You let me borrow the victim's belongings. You showed me all your research on the case. The victim's belongings? Which would have included Magnifi's diary, wouldn't it? Mr. Gavin? My, Clavier. You disappoint me. You find trees, yet miss the forest. You're the one missing the forest, Mr. Gavin. Can't sweep this under the rug. Not anymore. Tell me what was going on behind that trial. Why not? I've achieved what I came here to do. I see no harm in a little reminiscing. Apollo. I think we're finally going to shine a light on the black belly of this thing, Trucy. We've done everything we could. I hope it's enough. 7 years ago, the day before the trial, I visited the detention center at the request of my client, Zach Ramier. 2 cards. 1 card. Showdown time. I love the music for, like, the card game. Enough. You lose, Gavin. Thanks for the work. Now go. Oh. Let me just make sure I didn't, like, skip over any... Okay. I remember now. This guy got his pride hurt, which is why he started on this whole route. Man. Oh man. To be honest, I don't know what his reasons were to this day. As far as I could tell, he dismissed me as his representation because I lost in a game of poker. I can come to no other conclusion. Daddy used to say something. If you want to know a man, you have to compete. Zack wasn't watching his points or the cards. He was watching the man behind the cards, Christoph Gavin. I couldn't believe it. Phoenix Wright? A second-rate attorney who relies on luck and bluffs. Leave him alone. His whole career. You have no skill. All you do is bluff. Not that it's wrong, but still, the poor guy. He dismissed me and went with that pitiful excuse for a man. Oh my god. He deserved to die for that error alone. Hold it! So the one who requested that forgery was... Oh, I'm not admitting to anything. My point is... These two men shamed me, and I could not forgive that. Phoenix Wright and Zack Ramier both deserved what they got. So you asked Mr. Measham to forge that evidence, so you could win. But then, when you were dismissed as Zack Ramier's attorney, you used your forged evidence as a trap. You fed me information about the forgery you made. Then you gave your dirty evidence to him. You're free to imagine what you will. My point is that all I had imagined came to pass. Everything went perfectly. Incredible. If I wasn't laughing, I'd weep. Prosecutor Gavin? Perfectly. You're mad, Christoph. Stop fooling yourself. Yay, get him. What are you talking about, Clavier? Tell me, how did that trial end? Cancelled. When the defendant vanished. Ah, I get it. So, Christoph, you've been living in fear for 7 years. What? You were afraid your forgery would be revealed and your reputation trashed. You couldn't leave things to chance. So you watched everyone involved with the case for 7 years. I love this. I love them teaming up together. You know, he always felt like he was being watched. That's what he said. Every day for 7 years. But I felt it too. Journalists sure he was being watched, end quote. Don't you wonder why Zack Ramier got rubbed out after 7 years? Right after coming into contact with me? Wait just a minute. Zack Ramier was seen by this reporter? How is that possible? Was he alive after being gone 7 years? Finally, I knew this moment was coming. I just didn't think we'd get here so fast. Zack Ramier, gone missing for 7 years. Trucy's father. What's wrong, Apollo? Go get him. Right, leave it to me. Oh, poor Trucy. I wish he had gone to see her at least once. Allow me to refresh the court's memory. 6 months ago, Christoph Gavin was charged with murdering a mysterious traveler. I remember him quite well. Shady Smith, was it? Poisoned in a Chinese restaurant. Tragic. Wait, it was Chinese? It was a Chinese restaurant? No. That has to be like a translation error. I'm pretty sure it was like Russian. Whatever, that doesn't matter. The details don't really matter right now. What matters is that traveler was Zack Ramier. What is it, Apollo? Huh? Keep going. We'll talk about it later. Oh, Trucy, you're the best. Did she already know? I mean, how could she not know it's her dad? Someone please explain this. Mr. Justice, can you explain this? It all started 7 years ago. The great magician, Magnifique Ramier's death started it. Magnifique Ramiere's death, and his student, Zach Ramiere, the suspect. Whoever defended Zach in court successfully would be famous beyond belief. Thinking that, Christophe Gavin did the unthinkable. He forged evidence. Drew Misham? Actually, it was his daughter, Vera, who really did the work. You took precautions when you had that forgery made, didn't you, Mr. Gavin? Precautions? To keep people from talking, of course. These two know too much. Leave them alive and there'll be nothing but trouble. That's when you planned your poisoning of the forgers. The forger family? From Spy Family? Sorry, I've been thinking there's the whole case whenever they refer to them as the forgers. Anthraquinine. Applied to a commemorative stamp. But luck was on Mr. Misham's side. The bomb didn't go off. His daughter. She saved him by taking the stamp, I see. Wait, but he was talking to Vera, man. He knew that she liked them. He knew that she'd take the stamp. But that wasn't the only bomb he set up. Aridoni nail polish, of course. You noticed something when you requested that forgery. When Vera Misham is nervous, she has a bad habit. A tendency to bite her nails. Aw, Vera. Ah! That nail polish was her good luck charm. She was almost kidnapped once. Since then, she's been, well, you can see for yourself. She refuses to leave the house. That person gave me a good luck charm for when I absolutely had to go outside. It protects me. Yes, apparently she received something. A gift. She won't tell me what it was. It was from that client. The one who wanted that note made. It was his insurance. Insurance? As long as she lived quietly at home, there was no danger to her. But what if she had to go outside? If she ran into any trouble, she'd become nervous, and the nail polish would do the rest. His time bomb sat there for 7 years, and then they went off almost simultaneously. God? Him? I think? Gosh dang. If you're finished, may I return to my cell now? Cool as a cucumber. Even his breakdown in the first case, cool as a cucumber. Although it might change here, who knows. I'm not accustomed to standing for such long periods of time. Honestly, yeah, how long? It's so crazy. How long has this trial been going on? Like 6 hours of standing at this point? Mr. Gavin, have you heard a single thing we've said? Oh yes, I did hear everything, but I find it to be, quite crazy. Quite, I don't know what word I'm thinking of is. I'm delusional, let's go with that. Oh man. Oh, I listened quite closely to your little tale. Quite an entertaining piece of fiction. Oh, thanks, man. You mind if I release it to the public? What? Clavier? Surely you understand. We're back to the evidence. The lacking evidence. Nothing proves a link between him and the anthraquinine that took Dreamisham's life.
Objection!
What about the restaurant? You killed Zach Ramiere to keep him from talking. I killed no man of that name. Read over the report again if you like. Wait, but we have freaking this. Oh wait, this hasn't been opened yet. I was about to say, we don't have the one that to transfer all rights. We gave that to, I think, what's his name? Valiant. Gosh dang. The victim was a traveler by the name of Shady Smith, about whom we know little else. You can't seriously think I knew he was that particular fugitive.
Objection!
Okay, then why did you kill him? I plead my right to remain silent. Guilty. Guilty. Guilty, guilty, guilty. Remember, this court did not convene to put me on trial. The defendant's name is Vera Misham, suspected in the murder of her father. My trial's been finished for 6 months now. I hate you. I absolutely, positively hate you. I'm afraid we have strayed considerably from our purpose here. This court concurs with the witness. It is defendant Vera Misham who is on trial here. No, but you were doing so well, Apollo. As long as there is no evidence to support the accusation against him, this course of inquiry cannot find Vera Misham innocent.
Objection!
Your Honor, Phoenix Wright spent 7 years collecting this evidence.
Objection!
You still don't get it, do you? Let us assume there was poison in the nail polish. Who then was responsible for causing Vera Misham? Oh, no, no, no. I remember what it says. Stop. Stop. Stop right there. What? It wasn't me. I know that much. The one who brought that poison to her lips was you. I hate this line so much. What? What? You sneaky, smug, little... Ah! Evidence is everything. There is nothing more. I believe this discussion has reached its conclusion. Your Honor! Mr. Justice, you have performed admirably well for a novice attorney. I respect your partner Phoenix Wright's determination as well. However, without direct proof, you have nothing. Isn't that right, Clavier? Unfortunately, yes, Christophe, you're right. That is, you would have been right. Until now. The jury system. What? Did the news not reach your desk in solitary? The eyes of the nation are on this courtroom today. This is a trial case for a new judicial system. That's why he picked this case. That's why he picked this case. Because he knew that there would not be enough evidence. And so you would need a jury to find this guy freaking guilty. Ah, Phoenix, you're awesome. You're awesome. That's right. I'd totally forgotten. The jury system. Jurists, you say? Current judicial system has been deemed too closed off from society. This new system attempts to inject the wisdom of common citizens into the law. Common citizens? Wisdom? Is this some kind of a joke? What could we possibly gain by doing this? You, behind bars, for eternity. Entrusting our judicial system to a mindless, emotional mob of irrational mouth breathers. What a line! Common citizens have something called common sense. Common sense is not restricted by the law. Nonsense. There's only room for two in this courtroom, me and the law. They keep the riffraff out. Out, I say. I actually remember that line. Weird how I can forget everything else, but these iconic lines tend to stick with you. They're not in the court, actually. They're watching everything by video camera. Oh my god, that's so creepy. Oh, they're actually looking in your... That's cool. I like that. It's like a fourth wall break. They're looking at us. They're looking right at us. How can you allow this? Incidentally, the one responsible for making this happen was Phoenix Wright. You know, your friend. Phoenix Wright? Oh boy. Hey, quite similar to the first, except it's probably not gonna, end with just this calm one. So, everything was leading to this. Of course. Right. 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 Oh, yeah, not so calm and collected anymore, is he? Sounds like a bomb going off. I won't accept. I can't accept. This is no court. Law. The law is everything. Law is absolute. Oh my god. Dude, you need an exorcism. You'd let ignorant swine soil your courts. Christoph. It's over. Clavier. The law is absolute. You can't be serious. What? Odd. I thought you spent your life looking for loopholes. The law isn't absolute. It's filled with contradictions. The law is the end product of many years of history, the fruit of human knowledge, like a gem, polished to a gleam through trials and errors. It is this fruit we receive and pass on and face in our time. And it is always changing, growing. Nurturing it is our task as human beings. Except for you, Christoph, you aren't changing. You've stopped. You're not needed anymore. Youch. I couldn't think of anything to say. Maybe because I still haven't seen enough. But someday, I'll know what law is. And I'll fight to change it if I have to. Yep, your journey's just getting started. We know that. You're still a greenhorn, hair forehead. I see no need to further prolong this trial. This began as the trial of Vera Misham, accused of murdering her father, the painter, Drew Misham. However, several other incidents were reviewed, and we seem to have reached a conclusion. Before this court declares a verdict, I await your decision. Jurist of the court. For the death of Drew Misham, how do you find the defendant, Vera Misham? Innocent or guilty? I turn to you now to consider this matter. There we go. I always found this really cool that they included this. It was really, really cool. This ends the trial for this case. Only the verdict remains to be decided. Defendant Vera Misham is currently in intensive care. If a decision cannot be reached today, it may never be reached. Thanks, Phoenix. The factors involved are simple. Did the defendant poison her father that night? If so, she is guilty. Or was there another reason for Mr. Misham's death? Did another person poison him? If so, she is innocent. A panel has been provided for each of you to input your decisions. That is all. Please, wait. Yes, jurist number 6? There's something in the jurist handbook here. Persons involved with the case may not be jurists. That is correct. I've looked into all your dossiers. None of you were involved with the development of the case. The development of the case. I see. Does that answer your concern? I think we know who's jurist number 6, guys. It's time for your verdicts. Make your decision in the case against Vera Misham. After 7 years, the truth is ready to be heard. Judge wisely. Judge well. It's so cool that this is put into our hands. Guys, look at the silhouette. Look at the hand. It's, Lemward! Well, obviously, we're gonna choose not guilty. Imagine choosing guilty. Oh, man. There you go. What other proof do you need? And so a verdict was reached on October 9th, 2:14 p.m. The first verdict under the jurist system. Innocent, by unanimous decision. The record will show that when the verdict was announced, special witness Christoph Gavin laughed. I laughed louder than any ever heard before or since. Oh my gosh, a laugh that echoed in the halls of justice, lingering for what seemed like hours. October 10th, 8:30 a.m., the morning after the trial. In an intensive care ward, a true miracle occurred. Vera Misham opened her eyes. Yay! Vera! I'm so glad! Don't cry, Apollo. I'm happy too, and proud. You did well, Apollo. When I thought about what if Vera... Hey now, don't you start crying too! Sorry you had to see us like this. Aw, she's smiling. Vera? Thank you so much, Apollo, thank you. No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have pressed you like that. If I hadn't, you never would have bitten your nails. No, I was wrong. Staying locked inside like that, clinging to my good luck charm. Vera. When I opened my eyes and saw you, I finally understood. It's important to be part of the world. To see things with your own eyes. Oh, it looks like that poison had some effect after all. It killed off whatever was holding Vera back from life. Oh. I knew you'd pull through, Vera. I mean, that's what Apollo was fighting for the whole time. Your future. I won't forget it. Here, let me thank you. No, really, it's okay. Aw. Ooh, look, it's me. I love it. Thanks. Perfect. Is that me? She really captured your essence, Apollo. Well, I think so, at least. That reminds me. Do you know where the other lawyer is? The other lawyer? Oh, you mean Daddy. Except he's not a lawyer anymore. It's my fault, isn't it? I'm sorry. Oh, no. That's not what I meant. No, it's okay. I'm through looking away from the things I've done. I hope I can look him in the eyes again someday and apologize. I'm sure he'd be happy to hear that. He brought all those things for me when he came to visit earlier. You mean that stack of videos? Mr. Wright finished watching them all? Oh my gosh, we know those are all from Maya from investigating them. In the accident case, I think it's the second case. You know, I knew my real daddy was alive. Huh? I was there 7 years ago, remember? I was the one who helped him vanish from the courtroom. You did what? What? How? I'm not telling. He promised me that day he went away. We may not meet again for some time, Trucy. But know this, I will be watching, and one day I shall return. You're the next Ramier, after all. Oh, stop. I hate you, Kristoff. I hate you. Oh, Trucy. In the end, he couldn't keep that promise, could he? It's okay. Phoenix is my daddy now, even if he can't really play the piano. That he can't. Oh, and I've got you too, even if your voice is kind of loud sometimes. Oh, glad I made your list. Hey, come to think of it. And we, the audience, know, or the players know, that they really do have each other. They're half-siblings. Just so cute. Where is Daddy? The one who can't play? Do you know, Apollo? I think he said he had to meet someone. I wonder. Maybe it's a new mommy. Oh my gosh. Teehee. Oh, Trissy. Yes, Vera? I was wondering, could you show him to me once more? Sir Hat, was it? Oh, he's not been knighted yet. Here it goes. Do us an impersonation, Mr. Hat. Oh, objection. Not loud enough. And I like Miss Magic underwear better anyway. That's magic panties, Apollo. Oh man. So, your memories returned. Mr. Wright, was this all part of your plan, too? I don't know what you're talking about. This guy. When I lost my memory, I was reborn as Lamore. So this is Lamore speaking to Phoenix. But you knew my true identity, did you not? That is why you chose me as one of your jurists. Ah, you're thinking into it too much. Besides, there was no guarantee that regaining your memory would make you happy. Of course it is a happy thing. For so long I thought I was alone. But now I know I have children. 2 dear children. I'm so proud of them. This too, I think, is thanks to you. Are you going to tell them? They do not know? Nope. They don't know their mother. They don't even know their siblings. I will go to them when the time is right. Until then, don't worry. I'll take care of them for you. Oh, they're very important to me, too. A little annoying at times, but still. I have to keep an eye on her, at least. Because I'm the only one who knows how she really feels. On the inside. Oh, Trucy. Your bracelet. Yes? I've seen a lot of mysterious things these past 7 years, but your bracelets were the strangest of all. I remember meeting him half a year ago now in Christoph Gavin's office. And then I met you. 2 fates destined to intertwine. And I was there when they crossed. I'll never forget that. Aww. Such a small thing, that bullet, yet it tore who I was away. That's insane. To have something you've done hundreds of times go wrong in one moment, all it takes, just one moment. 10 years ago, during a simple rehearsal. It was a miracle no one died, but I didn't survive that accident. That is why I left the troupe, my family. And everything broke apart since. Now my memory has returned. I am myself once more. For the first time, I am glad to be alive, Mr. Wright. Speaking of miracles, Vera Misham regained consciousness this morning. I can only hope she's as glad as you are. It is a strange thing, fate. Sometimes a life is taken. Sometimes a life is spared. You know what I've been thinking? People don't die that easily, really. As long as they've got something worth living for. That was so deep. I love that. And that's pretty much the end of my story. For now, anyway. I've still got a long way to go, and this power of mine, well, it needs some work. But there's hope now. We'd lost it, but somehow we found it again. That's why people are smiling again. Hope. Yeah, I'll keep at this lawyer thing for a while. Oops, training time. Gotta go. Cords of steel. Here comes justice.
Objection!
I love it. Oh, I love it. Such a good story, despite only being 4 cases. Such a good story. I'm glad you're staying with the agency, Apollo. It's like I found my long lost big little brother. Oh, and don't you worry about Troop Gramier. Trucy's on the case. Now that I have this, thanks to Daddy. Oh, she read it. She knows it belongs to her now. Trucy Gramier? Frankly, I've got my doubts. But Hat Gramier? No, that'll pack him in. Yeah, go Mr. Hat. Oh, I remember the credits for this. They're photos. Oh my god. Nice little photo album. It's not every day you get a trial that rocks harder than one of our gigs, Ja. That's why it's over. The Gaboniers are breaking up. I mean, they've lost one of their members anyways. The news caused a run of tissues at supermarkets nationwide. You're the real stars now. I look forward to our next jam session. Aww. That's funny. They lost... What? They've lost tissues. It's crazy. Well, it's finally over. You know, thinking about it, I've been a piano player longer than I was a lawyer. So true. Now that everything's sorted and I've got time in my hands, maybe I'll take some lessons. Or maybe I'll take the bar exam. Again. Oh, man. That's actually crazy. He was a lawyer for like 3.5-ish years, maybe 4. And he was a piano player for 7. Emma! So, I was standing around eating snackos the other day when I got this crazy idea. What if they were golden? You could augment that crunch, or better yet, make them ding! Ah, the power of science. Although the preservatives might not be 100% safe. Emma! Oh, Emma. We really didn't get to see her much in the end. That's kind of sad. I mean, there's not much she could have done in the end anyway. She did save us, though, in the beginning. In an unlikely event you are wanting Russian feast, come to Borscht Bowl Club. The only thing colder than restaurant is borscht. Yeah, but if greater challenge is being required, it is Russian! Then why'd they say Chinese? See, I wasn't going crazy. Then come to the hideout. You know who to ask for. I knew I wasn't going crazy. Translation errors, they happen. Kind of funny that I caught that, actually. Oh, yay, the Kataki family. I actually love the Kataki case. The Kataki pastry is getting back to its eastern roots. Spread the culture and all. Yo, boss, culture time! This is how we write root, capiche? But we're still about giving back to the people. Yo, boss, PR time! This is crazy. Oh, and this is how we write people, alright? Not that Waki's paying any attention. Oh, kids. Where is Waki? Oh, there he... The Zoe! Chinese characters on the cake was a fly idea like 3,000 years ago, believe that. Man, you wanna make it today? You gotta keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's why I made the OG cracker, for real. I know it don't look like no cracker, G. What? You want me to call it the OG muffin? Oh, never change, Waki. I love Waki. He really grows on you. It's so funny. Yay, guy! I don't know where all this talk about food is coming from. You ask me, there's only one food, and that's noodles. Noodles forever. I got a new one, too. See, this time, I just put a big chunk of salt in the bowl. Why pretend? Aldun's noodles is about the salt. Salt forever! We had to hear that one more time. The sad little flute. Or harmonica. It's a harmonica. Don't worry, I know that much about instruments. Not you. I don't like you at all. You don't grow on me at all. My exceptionally inquisitive nature has won me unequivocal adoration of my department. You see, they used to call me Wesley Stinkler and Wesley Sticky Hands. But no longer. I have a new name, one that reflects my true academic nature. Wesley Sicko reporting. Yes, curiosity is a sickness, and I am the cure. No. Oh, help. Oh man. Who's left? Oh. I don't know how to thank you for all you've done. Light has returned to my life, and with it joy. I may have lost years, but I have gained a treasure. 2 treasures, in fact. I will think of them when I write my next song. Yay! I love the reveal that they're siblings. It's the greatest. Are we gonna see Valent? We haven't seen Valent yet. Or Brusho, I was gonna say, we haven't seen Brusho. Brusho here, back on the beat with another interview. How do I feel about how things turned out? No scoop yet, but journalist confidence in mint condition. End quote! So what does that mean? I'll take it to mean he's happy with how things turned out. Are we gonna see Valent? I'd kind of like to see Valent. Oh, Vera! I've decided to keep painting. Originals only, of course. I suppose I'll have to see a bit of the world outside to find what to paint. But I know there are good people out there now. I've met them. Oh. The door is open. The world is waiting. Thank you. Oh. Adorable. I love her little sketches. Speaking of, oh, I remember this. You can't forget this. This is unforgettable. So cute. They're so adorable. Is that it? Hey, we got the achievement. And we did it. Nice. No, not yet. Actually, let me go back and choose guilty and see what happens, just cuz. And we're back here at the jurist panel. Now that we've seen the good ending by choosing not guilty, we're gonna choose guilty and see what happens. Can't believe it. How could you, Lamore? How could you? We trusted you. And so a verdict was reached on October 9th, 2:14 p.m. First verdict under the jurist system. A hung jury. The final verdict would have to wait for the following day. But fate had different plans. That night, defendant Vera Misem's condition worsened. No. She died in her hospital bed. I remember choosing this when I first played, but I don't remember Vera dying. Her verdict was postponed for eternity. My goodness. That's so dark. We got an achievement for that? Are you kidding? That's it? Well, that's it. Alright. Well, now we know how it ended. Okay. Hold on. Can we change this? 1 second. Something calmer. Let's just go with Emma. Oh my gosh, did I not save it? Hold on. How do I save it? Confirm change. Alright. Something a little calmer to say my final thoughts. Alright, that's it. That's it for Apollo's start of his journey. Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney, has come to a close. Alright, guys. As always, it's an awesome game. It's awesome. Yeah, 10 out of 10 for me. I mean, most of these Ace Attorney games are high ranked for me. No, but I do love this one more than a lot of the other ones. Obviously, it doesn't beat Great Ace Attorney. Playing that for the first time. I played that for the first time recently, and oh my gosh, it'll always have to be on top. But no, this is definitely up there. It's a great start for his journey. The cases are well written. I will say, I can't believe all this started just because Kristoff was salty for being fired. That's literally it. No, but Clavier is awesome. Emma's in this. Phoenix is amazing. The Graham years. Trucy. Meeting Trucy. Like, that alone gives us like a 9 out of 10. Then the story itself is what raises it to that 10 out of 10 for me. Just a great start to his journey. It's a great development of his character. Alright, well, and that's gonna be it for this one, guys. We finished Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, and next time, supposedly, we'll be heading into Dual Destinies. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Dual Destinies. And we'll get to re-meet Athena. Yay! Alright, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.